All right, he thinks he's a photographer. All right, what is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you an episode of Redo Blue. And if you're reading the title, yes, we are back at it, switching the rotors out of the car because Joel with Into My GT, he actually hooked it up with some drilled and slotted rotors for blue. So that's where we're at right now, and we're at the Miranda's. It's where all the work goes down. Let's go say what's up to everyone, and yeah.
Oh, it's probably going there.
You want to show them the rotors?
Yeah.
Did I interrupt your vlog?
Look at that.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah, so these are the rotors. They all have them on their car. Joel, Pam does not have them, but Joel has it. Mark has it on his 5.0, and I'm now putting them on blue. So pretty excited about that. I'm extremely tired, guys. Just work with me. That live stream we did the other night, I was up till like 4:30 after the live stream, just hanging out in bed and shit. So I'm pretty beat, but we're gonna knock this out. They're already getting the town on it right now. Yeah. Good to go, so enjoy. All right, so right now what we're doing, we're releasing the caliper bolts, and obviously the caliper has to come off first. Then, like I said, if you watch that one Redo Blue episode, I'm gonna link it right here. There's a card, so you can go watch that. But pretty much, these are brand new, along with the brake pads, so it's pretty cool, and we're just gonna swap them out, and I'll put them away for storage. Yeah, so we're gonna throw the drilled and slotted rotors on. I had new lug nuts that I bought, but there's two things wrong with them, and let me show you real quick. So I bought these aluminum lug nuts on eBay. And I know, yeah, eBay, but they looked really cool, and I really like the way that they would look on with the Rovo's wheels. But for one, they lied to me and they don't fit, and they're all aluminum, and the threads are aluminum. And I did some research online on some forums, and they said it's actually really dangerous because you can rip the aluminum threads out. So we're gonna avoid that, but we're gonna remove this real quick. And yeah, so Brandon's behind the camera.
His win.
So I'm removing the caliper and the caliper bracket so that I can remove the rotor, which then I'm going to put a slotted disc one on here and then replace the bracket and then the caliper. Easy.
So we just removed the caliper on the rear, and now what we gotta do, we gotta take this caliper bracket off, and then pretty much it's really it for the rears. This slides right off. As you can see, it's not bolted down. Simple, very simple. So if you guys want to see more of a detailed one, like I said, click the card up there, or the link in the description to the Redo Blue where we put these on. And you know, Joel just came out of nowhere and bought me drilled and slotted one, so that's why we're here today. But yeah, we're gonna keep on grinding this out. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna buy new calipers and just get them fucking powder coated.
We have blue paint.
So we just removed the bracket. Now we're just gonna slide the new rotor on. The old one's taken off already. Just reverse the process. So, all right. So I just got back from the store. Had to buy some brake cleaner and stuff, and I actually bought some black caliper paint just so I can do that on some spare time. Because honestly, the calipers like this, they look horrible, and it really stands out like a sore thumb. So maybe, you know, next week I'll just jack the car up, put on some jack stands, and take some time and paint them up. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and continue this process. And some dickhead took out my center cap. Center caps are gone. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean these up with brake cleaner, just to be safe, because you know, obviously they oil them up a little bit from the factory. So we're just gonna clean these up.
Yeah, sure I did.
No, I did.
Let's use this.
Bitch.
You having fun, Casey?
Can you grab?
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are y'all doing? So with the rear, as you guys know, or if you don't know, you have to use this the compressor thing for the piston. And really, all it is, it's just a tool that fits in these slots right here, and you just have to turn these. So before you go and compress the pistons on the calipers, go underneath the hood and pull the cap off the master cylinder or whatever. The air is able to be released so you don't blow your lines. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is deal with this nonsense once again, and I hate doing this, but yeah, we'll just get this compressed and we'll see you guys right after that.
Get out. Put that in. Take that off.
This is one way to compress the caliper.
Right? All right, there you go.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's easier with the actual machine.
Oh, I got a good load of Tyler.
We got our brakes applied along with these ugly ass calipers. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I actually just bought some caliper paint when I went with Teddy to get the brake cleaner, so that's not gonna be a Redo Blue episode just because I just want it black so it looks better, because this looks like shit. We applied the brakes, the calipers on now, we're just gonna tighten them up. As you saw, we compressed the caliper piston, and that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting for them to finish theirs, so yeah.
Before you, right?
Little dicky.
I'm gonna drink a bar. That's
Get that explosion.
We got the caliper applied, and I'm just now tightening this down. So we're done. Now we're just gonna apply the tire, put the wheel back on, and wait for them to go. We'll drop it down, take it for a little test drive, make sure everything, you know, sounds good. Because the first time we did this, the shield was actually rubbing against it, and super simple fix. But yeah, we're just gonna test it out now and see you guys in just a minute.
One, these are directional tires.
I sure the fuck hope so.
They're the right ones.
Tim, you are famous for leaving your beer places. You left one outside.
Him and Chris, it's probably Chris then, because Chris is the famous one for that. And we're gonna hand tighten these just in a star pattern, because you want even amount of pressure on all sides. Because if you don't do that and you tighten them like a circle, this motherfucker could be wobbling. That's bad news. So I know I've said this so many times when I've taken these off, but what's up?
That's all you gotta do.
All right. Well, we had a little loner as a lug nut. I don't know where the fuck this came from. You got all 5 on that side? Who knows? But yeah. Tighten them down a little more, but this side's done. We're just gonna wait on this side now. How's that shit look? Yeah, it looks good. I just need black calipers now. All right, so we just got done tightening up this whole side. We're good to go to drop this side. Waiting on the other side, and this side is done because that side's not done. So this side is this side. Yeah. And I'm pretty bummed out about the lug nuts, like I mentioned, because I wanted some new ones, but they just don't fit, and they were aluminum. That's just sketchy. So, just gonna tighten this on. Hey, they killed my shit.
Yeah, they literally killed
Whew. All right, so the rears are now done. Got the wheel back on that side. We're just finishing up the front right. That's gonna be it. We're gonna drop the car, torque them up, and take it for a test drive. So, join here, tightening it up. Now we're just gonna put the car on the ground and go from there. We're gonna take our cap reservoir, or the cap for the reservoir, throw that on, make sure that's tight. So now it's gonna hold pressure, and that's the main point behind the brakes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and if you guys are wondering where that Civic Kid is, he's right there. I know a lot of you.
What's up?
His car's still broken.
Okay, so we tightened them all up, got them all torqued down. We're gonna take it for a drive and let's hope everything's smooth, but we gotta pump the brakes first. Then I'm gonna take a piss before we do this, so stay tuned. We're in the car, just got done pumping the brakes. We're gonna go for a little cruise. Air this up real quick. Jordan doesn't like my one windshield wiper I got because I have a decal on my windshield, so can't use it right now. We'll do a couple more laps just to get them broken in. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. We're in the rain right now. I don't want to get the camera fucking soaked. These things look outstanding, and shout out to Joel. Go subscribe to his channel, Into My GT. I'll link it in the description. He just went out and bought me those for the car. It looks so good, honestly. It looks really good. But if you guys enjoyed this episode of Redo Blue, do me a favor, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. It means a ton to me. Drop a comment if you guys have any questions, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.
We call that ballin', doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man, what a view. Fall back cause I'm coming through with my whole team. They coming too, that's real, too real. Motherfucker, tell me how you feel.